Welcome back again to another video. It is another beautiful day to thank God. One Africa, one love, one nation. It is your African boy bringing you African success stories. And if you like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Nairobi is a city defined by movement. Its heartbeat is felt not just in its offices and neighborhoods, but along the roads that weave them together. Among these, Ngong Road stands out as one of the most important arteries, stretching from the busy central business district out towards residential neighborhoods and eventually linking with bustling Eastlands areas of Kayole. This road is more than just tarmac. It is a living corridor where commerce, culture, and everyday life intersect. Ngong Road is more than just a route, it is a lifeline. It connects the CBD with some of the fastest growing residential and commercial areas in the capital. It carries thousands of commuters every day, office workers, students, business owners, and families. It serves as a connector to hospitals, schools, markets, and shopping centers. For many Nairobians, a day begins and ends somewhere along this stretch. Beyond its practical importance, the road symbolizes Nairobi's growth. It reflects both the modern aspirations of the city with polished malls and corporate offices, and the resilient vibrancy of informal street trade. To travel along Ngong Road is to witness Nairobi in motion in all its diversity. One of the fast growing areas connected by Ngong Road is Upper Hill. The district has grown rapidly into one of Nairobi's most important business hub. Banks, international organizations, law firms, and hospitals dominate the landscape. Grass-fronted office blocks rise above the road, signaling Nairobi's ambition to become a modern African metropolis. Traffic is especially heavy here during rush hour as thousands commute in and out of Upper Hill daily. The mix of new construction and older buildings shows the transition from the Nairobi of the past to the city of the future. It is a reminder of how the road adapts to the ever-changing demands of urban life. Our journey doesn't end there. The Central Business District. This area is a hive of activity, packed with office blocks, banks, shops, and government institutions. Traffic here is constant, with bus, matatus, taxis, and private vehicles, all jostling for space. Street vendors sell newspapers, snacks, and small electronics to the office workers rushing to their jobs. The Nairobi CBD is where our journey along Ngong Road ends, and it is the true heartbeat of Kenya's capital. If Ngong Road is a vital artery, then the CBD is the heart that pumps life through it. Every morning, thousands of people stream into the compact grid of the streets, arriving from all corners of the city, from Kayole in the east, Kangemi in the west, Ruiru to the north, and Rongai to the south. The CBD is not just a workplace. It is a melting pot of Kenya's economy, culture, and politics. The Nairobi CBD is organized in a roughly rectangular grid. Streets such as Kenyatta Avenue, Moi Avenue, Haile Selassie Avenue, and Tom Mboya Street form the main spines. These are lined with office buildings, shops, banks, bus stages, and restaurants. At almost any time of the day, the streets are packed with pedestrians, office workers in suits, students carrying backpacks, vendors hawking phone chargers and snacks, and tourists with cameras in hands. The cityscape here is a mix of old and new Art Deco style buildings from the 20th century sit side by side with modern high-rises. Names like Anniversary Towers, I&M Bank Tower, and KICC, Kenyatta International Conference Center, stand out as iconic landmarks. KICC, with its distinctive round tower and rooftop view deck, is one of Nairobi's most recognizable symbols and often the backdrop of national events. Being the capital's center, the CBD hosts many of Kenya's most important institutions. Government ministries, the Parliament Building, Nairobi City Hall, and High Court are all located here. This concentration of power makes the CBD not only an economic hub but also the nerve center of political life in Kenya. Banks dominate several streets. Kenya Commercial Bank KCB, Equity Bank, Cooperative Bank, and numerous international financial institutions have their headquarters or major branches here. The presence of these institutions make the CBD the focal point for business transaction. For decades, if you wanted to open an account, get a loan, or conduct corporate deals, the CBD was the place to be. Perhaps the most overwhelming feature of the CBD is its role as a transport hub. Almost every matatu route either begins or ends here, making it the place where Nairobi's transport system converges. Stages such as railways, Afya Center, Kencom, and Commercial are legendary. Each is associated with a specific set of routes. For example, matatus to the Eastlands estates such as Kayole, Umoja, and Buruburu often park along Tom Mboya Street or near the bus station stage. This concentration of matatus create both energy and chaos. Horns blare, conductors shout routes name, passengers rush to board, and traffic police try to impose order. It is noisy, crowded, and sometimes overwhelming, but it is also where Nairobi's pulse beats the loudest. Without the CBD's stage, the city's commuting system would collapse. Beyond offices and transport, the CBD is also a major shopping district. Shops here sell everything from electronics, clothing to furniture and groceries. Big department stores such as Naivas have branches within the CBD, but much of the trade happens in smaller shops and informal stalls. Street vending is part of the CBD's identity. Hawkers line pavements with shoes, second-hand clothes, mitumba, mobile phones, accessories, and books. Despite repeated efforts by the city authorities to relocate hawkers, they always find their way back, a testament to the economic demand that exists in the CBD. Markets like Muthurwa, situated at the edge of the CBD, serve thousands of shoppers daily with fruits, vegetables, and household goods. From the early morning to late at night, the CBD remains alive with trading activity. The Nairobi CBD is also a cultural hotspot. The National Archives, located along Moi Avenue, preserves Kenya's history and serves as an informal meeting point. The Kenya National Theatre sits nearby, hosting plays, concerts, and artistic performances. Cinema halls, though fewer today, still attracts crowds for both local and international films. Entertainment in the CBD is not limited to cultural institutions. Restaurants, fast food outlets, coffee shops, and small eateries serve thousands of meals daily. You can find everything from quick street snacks like roasted maize and samosas to formal dining. Kenyatta Avenue and Kimathi streets, for instance, are lined with eateries that stay open late into the night, serving a mix of Nairobians and visitors. What makes the CBD unique is its rhythm. Early in the morning, street sweepers and vendors set up before dawn. By 7 a.m., streams of workers pour in, and by 9 a.m., the CBD is buzzing at full capacity. Lunch hours bring queues at restaurants and packed fast food joints. In the late afternoon, the tempo shifts again as thousands head toward Matatu stages, creating the famous Nairobi rush hour. By mid-fall, the CBD begins to quiet down, though certain areas remain lively within nightlife and 24-hour businesses. This rhythm repeats daily, giving Nairobi its characteristic hustle and bustle. For many people, the CBD is not just a workplace, but also a social ground, a place where friends meet, deals are struck, and lives intersect. For many Nairobians, the CBD represents both opportunity and struggle. It is where people come to earn a living, to study, to conduct business, seek services. But it is also a place of congestion, long queues, noise, and competition. It embodies the challenges of a rapid urbanization. Too many people, too many vehicles, not enough space. Yet it continues to thrive because of its centrality. The CBD tells the story of Nairobi's identity, modern yet chaotic, structured yet flexible, formal yet deeply dependent on informal systems. It is both the face of Kenya to the outside world and the everyday reality for the millions of its citizens. As we leave the Nairobi CBD and enter Jogoo Road, we carry with us all the energy, diversity and complexity of this urban center. The road ahead is not just a path to Kayole, it is an extension of the city's heartbeat, carrying Nairobi's story outward into every corner it touches. Jogoo Road is one of the busiest and most historic highways leaving Nairobi's central business district. Unlike Ngong Road, which heads southwest towards Upper Hill, Karen and Ngong Town, Jogoo Road shoots east, straight into the heart of Eastlands. It is the gateway to many of Nairobi's most densely populated neighborhoods: Buruburu, Jericho, Makadara, Umoja, Donholm, and eventually Kayole. Jogoo Road is named after the Swahili word Jogoo, meaning rooster. The rooster was once the symbol of the ruling political party KANU, which dominated Kenya's politics after independence. To many older Nairobians, Jogoo Road carries political and historical significance because of this association. The road begins just past the railway station and the Machakos bus station, heading east out of the CBD. It is a wide dual carriageway designed originally to ease the flow of traffic into the growing Eastlands estates in the 1960s and the 70s. At dawn, Jogoo Road comes alive with commuters heading to the CBD. At dusk, the flow reverses. Thousands head back to their homes in Buruburu, Umoja, Kayole, and other estates. The road is constantly filled with matatus, buses, private cars, and bodabodas. Street vendors line the sidewalks, selling fruits, vegetables, and snacks. Jogoo Road is also a cultural showcase. The matatu that ply these routes are among the flamboyant in Nairobi, painted with murals of musicians, athletes, and pop culture icons. Their interior flash with neon lights and powerful sound system. To ride a Jogoo Road matatu is to experience Eastland's unique urban culture. Kayole lies further east beyond Umoja, connected to the CBD mainly by Jogoo Road, a branching feeder road. It is part of Nairobi's Eastlands, an area known for its density, vibrancy, and resiliency. Kayole itself is a sprawling estate, homes to tens of thousands of people, and is divided into zones such as Kayole North, Kayole South, Matopeni, Soweto, and Nyando. Kayole is one of the most populated estates in Nairobi. Families, young professionals, casual laborers, and small business owners live side by side. The estate is made up of tightly packed apartment blocks, single-room rentals, bedsitter, and informal housing. Streets are often narrow, filled with kiosks, vegetable vendors, and boda. Despite its density, Kayole is self-contained. Residents don't always need to travel too far for essentials. The estate has schools, churches, mosques, clinics, entertainment spots, and open-air markets. Many people operate small businesses from their doorsteps, selling chapatis, chips, mandazis, and phone credit. Kayole is built on hustle. The majority of residents are either employed in informal jobs or run micro businesses, tailoring shops, barber shops, saloons, cyber cafes, car washes, and mobile money kiosks thrive on nearly every street. Street markets like Kayole Junction and Soweto Market provide fresh produce at affordable prices, drawing customers even from outside the estate. The matatu industry is another pillar of Kayole's identity. Dozens of matatus serve the CBD daily, creating a vibrant commuting culture. Fares vary depending on the time of the day, low in the afternoon, high during peak rush hours. This daily flow of people between Kayole and the city center keeps both economies tied together. Kayole is known for its vibrant music and youth culture. Many musicians, especially in the Kenyan gospel and gengeton scenes, have roots in Eastlands neighborhood like Kayole. The area is full of football pitches, youth groups, and streets gathering where art and music thrive. Food culture is equally strong. Street vendors sell mutura, African sausage, roasted maize, fries, and affordable meals. Small eateries serve hearty Kenya staples, ugali with sukuma wiki, beans, or meat stew. For many Nairobians, Kayole is the image of a hard-working estate, tough but full of life. Kayole also faces significant challenges. Population pressure has strained infrastructure. Roads inside the estates are often in poor conditions, and drainage is a recurring issue during the rainy season. Security has historically been a concern, with crime officially spiking in certain pockets. Yet, residents describe Kayole as a place of resiliency. Community look out for each other. Local leaders organize cleanups, and youth groups create opportunities through sports, art, and entrepreneurship. For many families, Kayole is a stepping stone, an affordable place to live while building toward a better future. When combining Ngong Road with Jogoo Road, you begin to see Nairobi's contrast more clearly. Ngong Road represents Nairobi's westward expansion, leafy suburbs, malls, and middle-class estates. Jogoo Road and Kayole, on the other hand, represents the dense, energetic, working-class side of Nairobi in Eastlands. A full documentary that traces the CBD, Ngong Road, Upper Hill, Karen, suburbs, and then shifts to the CBD, Jogoo Road, Umoja, Kayole, would capture the two faces of Nairobi, the former modern and commercial West, the vibrant, crowded, resilient East. Both are essential to the identity of Nairobi. Both carry the stories of millions of residents who make the city what it is. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.